Southern, for example. But switch the topic for a moment. Jeff and I were both in Boise recently, and we happened to be there the day that the Pac-12, or the moment it was the Pac-2 at that time, announced it was adding teams, including Boise State. Last time we had you on, we were in the middle of a huge conference realignment. We're still seem to be in the middle of that. It seems to be ongoing. Is this going to end, or is this just sort of the perpetual state of college athletics?
I wrote a story in August that I regret a little bit now.
I remember it. I
Right.
remember it.
And I wrote this in August, early August, and said, I believe, based on what I am hearing, this is not just me shooting off the dome here, but based on my reporting, we are going to enter a period where conference realignment is going to be very slow for the next several months because many institutions are looking at the instability of the House settlement, the instability of employment classification. They're recognizing I don't have enough data to make a major decision. And I also wrote in that story that one of the holdups is whatever happens with Oregon State and Washington State. And when they make a decision, that will force the hands of a lot of other leagues. I was expecting that to happen after football season in late November. Instead, they were very rude. The whole thing kicked into gear 3.5 weeks ago. And so now where we are, there's an enormous amount of instability and realignment. Both the Mountain West and the Pac-12 conference do not have enough full members to satisfy NCAA bylaw requirements to be like an automatic bid league. They both need to recruit new institutions. Those conversations could extend all the way out to my neck of the woods here in Chicago with potentially Northern Illinois, which isn't even the Pacific part of Illinois, let alone like the country. But it could also move down to 5 or 6 other Division I leagues, and even at the Division II level, it could sweep up and impact 40 or 50 different institutions. That's generally what happens here. When you have a move from somebody at the very top and they take somebody from one league, now they have to backfill, they keep going. And next thing you know, we're talking about Cal State Los Angeles. And that's where we are. I think it's unfortunate that the farther down we go and the more geographically divorced from reality these arrangements get, it does begin to look pretty stupid. We can criticize UCLA joining the Big Ten, but I think it's not difficult to understand the financial reality of why you want to do that. The math doesn't come close to adding up to send Toledo to Fresno for multiple sports over the course of a season, but that's where we are at this point.